we're giving companies who make profits, billions in profits, tax incentives to bring their companies to a place that they want to go to anyway. When are we going to stop that and start making the people that take our money, make our billions that we keep afloat? Because if you want to fix this country, guys, 5 days, we don't buy a goddamn thing. You want to shut everything down? Everybody stops working and we sit at home for 5 days. Now, when they tell us to through COVID, we did it instantly. But what if we just decided to do a week of protest like France does? We'd shut this fucker down. They wouldn't know what to do. So when I started, and again, Tucker Carlson brought this up, the way he laid it out to Kevin Liberty. And by the way,
it's so weird to hear you quote.
But I know Mr. Wonderful though went like this. He started going and Tucker Carlson kept asking, "What are the people of Utah getting for that money they're giving you?" They get a business that's yeah, but you'd say it's a data center. You're not going to be hiring a lot of people.
I feel like Tucker Carlson is trying to make up for a little bit of what he said. He carries a lot of regret and guilt.
I watched him and I thought, I watched a clip. I don't watch Tucker Carlson, but there was some clips popped up where even people where hardcore progressives were like, what the fuck is going on with Tucker Carlson? And here's what I'll say. There's a day you have to look at what you've done in your life, I think. And someone in his life, because I think he really did. He went from Fox fired him. Maybe he woke up to the fact that, this is a Tucker Carlson theory, maybe he woke up to the fact that all he did was cause destruction. You know, Jon Stewart causes joy. Stephen Colbert causes joy. Jimmy Kimmel causes joy. And they stand for right. Bruce Springsteen causes joy.
Stephen Colbert's gone as of this week.
Tonight's the last show I'm going to watch. I just watched.
Because as Springsteen said.
Oh, Springsteen was so good.
When he opened, what did he say?
Springsteen goes, "Stephen, I want you to know something, man." He goes, "You're the first show lost because a lame president can't take a joke." And then he said, "And the Ellisons who own CBS," he goes, "Man, they're just kissing his ass, going against everything we believe, kissing his ass to get what they want, and going against everything America stands for." Springsteen.
Who gives zero shits these days.
But also, when did the rebels, like this new generation, there are no rebels. They're rebels against the wrong, I used the wrong pronoun. That's what they're rebelling about.
Yeah.
Springsteen's rebelling against an entire government.
Yeah.
And I said it and people got, it's so funny, man. You get on Threads or X, whatever. Everybody has a fucking opinion, even like if you stand up for puppies need to be loved and cared for. You know what? Fuck puppies. Let me tell you why. Not all puppies are good. They shit on stuff. And like, all I said was puppies need to be loved and cared for.
Also, you need to adopt that puppy. You shouldn't be buying a puppy. Exactly. Backyard breeder, blah, blah. Oh, God.
Yeah, I know, but we can't. So I said, Springsteen, I go, the most punk rock person on the planet right now is Bruce Springsteen. Yeah. People are like, he's not punk. His music. I'm like, do you get what I'm saying? The whole point of punk rock is to stand against the fuck. It's exhausting. As this podcast can be when I speak this much. At least I'm self-aware. What else did I want to talk?
They're saying there's never been a more corrupt week as we have had this week. Reports this week showed, and to be fair, they've all been really fucking corrupt. But this one was holy shit. Reports showed stock purchases that have been made by Trump. You know, the guy who's supposed to divest of all of his business and personal financial involvement as president, because that, wouldn't be fair because he can manipulate it, control it. He knows when things are coming it's insider trading.
He doesn't know. He's deciding them.
Yeah. And, also would make him vulnerable to pressure from countries that don't have our best interests at heart. He made, what was the number?
$250 million in profits. But he made 3,700 plus trades.
Specifically a lot of AI and oil and gas. Conveniently.
And they're conveniently timed for every day he made a decision.
Yes.
Every time he decided to tell somebody about something, then he actually bought companies where he said, you got to buy this company. It's a good company to buy. After he had already bought the stock.
The stock purchases were followed by either federal actions or specific statements by him that then affected the price of those stocks that he had just purchased.
But let's just don't talk about Trump. Let's talk about Barron, who's 22 years old, is now worth $150 million. Let's talk about Eric and Don Jr.,
who have a stake in many things. Oil, yes, but also the drone company. That then signed a contract with Israel for the war and with and
the U.S. government.
And yes,
the U.S. government.
The U.S. government
is paying,
has signed contracts with his sons.
But did you hear about Hunter has a laptop? You heard this, right? You heard that Hunter has a laptop?
In the mail.
Tucker lost that. Boy, that would be something for him to talk about. To just come clean. You know, the one thing about Tucker Carlson's setting himself for a run for something, I think.
Guys, he had hookers because he was on crack.
Who hasn't?
Okay.
By the way, those two things add up.
Like what?
That makes sense. Trump doesn't make sense.
He wasn't in
crack,
office.
Get hookers. That adds up.
He wasn't in office.
Ever.
When I said that to my sister one day, she was like, because it's always this, you know, I brought up that this was the first term. You know, Jared was flying back from Saudi on the day January 6th happened after making a $2 billion deal, bringing back $2 billion of their money for his investment fund that has to date made no profit for anyone, but they continue to put money in it. It's very strange.
But he's made 100 in fees.
But I said to her,
wait, he's made 110 million in fees. Just want to point that out.
Oh yeah. And she said, yeah, well, what about Hunter Biden? And I said, well, I just thank God every day that his father didn't put him in public office. So we don't have to worry about Hunter Biden.
And the silence was deafening.
It was like, Never thought about that before because I'm just regurgitating shit. They unveiled the unprecedented $1.776 billion fund made entirely up of taxpayer money that is going to benefit Republican allies only and will have no meaningful oversight. So this is what you talked about before, building a private militia, rewarding people who broke the law to fight for him and defend him, and now giving these people millions of dollars. Do you think they're going to be loyal to him? And do you think they're going to go commit more crimes on his behalf?
One of the guys that was actually, I was listening on the radio, one of the guys was talking, he's already filed for $30 million. Now, all they're doing right now, and it's what Hitler did. Hitler paid the SS and the Gestapo. We have the Gestapo. They're doing exactly. People keep talking about, you keep fucking bringing up Hitler. Okay, let's just, I can go down the list. I do the bit about
Here's day 3 though, real quick. I was just doing these were 3 days of Trump.
Oh, you're so good. I'm sorry. The corruption list is so long. I interrupted it.
No, I'm only doing 3 days.
Sorry. Oh, this is just not even a week.
This is 3 days this week so far because we've only gotten through Wednesday. A Trump-aligned super PAC received $5 million from a leading tobacco company. Days later, at Trump's insistence, the FDA bypassed its regular rulemaking process and delivered the policy that tobacco industry requested.
This was fruit-flavored vapes, right? This is the one where basically for kids. This is fruit-flavored vapes. Because
children should be able to vape while they're in the tanning beds.
By the way, nice. Can I say that's nice? I think that needs, I may steal that from my act.
Steer.
Because you don't do politics.
I don't. Anyway, I just wanted to give you 3 days.
I'm sorry I didn't need the 3 days. So
he's also started an investigation into Ilhan Omar. JD Vance confirmed that. It's just, constant going after his enemies.
Yeah, but this is what a dictator does.
Yes.
So, and this is that thing, they came after the Jews and I said nothing. They came after the gypsies and I said nothing. They came after, the immigrants and I said nothing. Then they came after me and there was no one left to say anything for me. That's where we are. So if you actually believe, people, that this one day is going to stop and it's not going to affect you, you're out of your fucking mind, because that's what he's doing. Do you trust me? He's actually trying to right now, look up this new policy where they want to make Antifa a terrorist, anybody who's Antifa.
Yeah, they've been trying to do that for a while.
But No, it actually has got.
It just means anti-fascist, you dodos.
Yeah.
There's no meetings. There's no Enrique Tarrio heading it up and sending out mass emails. It just means anti-fascist.
Right. But I'm just saying that anybody who's left, no, they're calling it radical left terrorism.
No.
What radical left terrorism have we seen in this country? Let's point it out.
Well, when you misgender or mispronounce someone.
I think everyone wearing Crocs, lesbians wearing Crocs. I think Crocs are terrorism.
Well, not all lesbians wear Crocs. A lot of people wear Crocs, and it is really a travesty.
It's terrorism.
It's terrorism. It's domestic terrorism.
I agree. I can't stand it.
Inflicted on people with some sense of self-respect, dignity, and style.
They're the Prius of footwear.
If you are then furthering, they are the Prius of footwear.
They are.
And if you are then furthering that effort by buying charms to plug into the holes of your Crocs.
Which kills the whole point of Crocs.
I think guillotine is...
There you go.
The only answer.
And just chop your feet off. Then you can hobble around.
This episode brought to you by Square, another company we use. We used this weekend like crazy. We were in
Can I point out
Eugene, Oregon. It was so fun.
We've used other things before. We had, because people, I don't have Square on this, that, whatever. So we used other stuff because we thought we're being technologically forward thinking.
What is it?
Well, I'm not even going to tell you. I don't want to talk about the company. I want to say that we use Square, and to watch this last week in
what
Oregon.
Is Square?
Square is a point of sale thing for app for your phone, and they keep making it better and better. So we've updated it now, and people were just tapping Ray's phone
so fast.
It was like boop and done. So what happens is people don't have time. Let's say you can buy posters on the road for me now, and I sign them and stuff, and you want it to be as convenient as possible. Square is so ridiculously convenient. Boop, done. Here's your poster.
The
Boom.
thing is for us too, is like when we have a second show.
Right.
And the club is nervous because you and I both go long, although I did very well this weekend, just tight, short, but for shows. But then they're turning the room, bringing in the second show people. We're still selling merch. Square revolutionized that because now the hardware, we actually went and bought more on the road. Yeah. We ordered through this link that I'm going to tell you guys, but we didn't get it yet. And so we went to Best Buy, I think, and got the hardware there just so we have extra ones. But now it is so freaking cool because you can get the little point of sale terminal if you want that. But for us traveling and we do carry-ons, it's just this little tiny square thing. And it's Bluetooth. It fits in your pocket if you want. And now the technology is it's my phone that they tap their card on and then they sign and keep it going. And we moved through that line so fast. The owner even said that. He goes, I cannot believe how fast you guys did that.
It also gives us a little more time instead of them dicking around with paying. Like people come up and they want to tell me their story or they tell you their story, whether it's about their mom or whatever. And I get to spend more time with the people, which I really like.
Yeah. Because that's just 2 seconds and then they can talk to us or whatever. Square is easy for dummies. Their payroll is easy for dummies. Can confirm it handles all your filings, all your state and federal tax forms, tax filings, and then sends you year-end summaries for your accountants. It is so easy. Ken gets all of his stuff directly from them. And then Square checking also, sellers use Square checking. They save 44 hours a month. You don't have deposit delays and everything is instantly available. If you're starting a business or running one that deserves better tools, here are my allergies. Square helps you sell, manage, and grow without slowing down. Right now, you can get up to $200 off that Square hardware at square.com/go/Titus. That's SQUARE.com/GO/Titus. Run your business smarter with Square. Get started today.
You went a little Natasha Leone right there. That was pretty crazy.
I know, but I'm like, the pollen. Oh my God.